I'm Scot Lowry. I'm president of a company called PromiseOne Properties, and we acquired 2020 Center Street last June to become Fathom's new headquarters. We did want to move forward and buy the building, but without having that pre-construction support, even before we actually signed the purchase agreement, it would have made it difficult for us to move ahead. So we really valued the pre-construction that actually started before we committed to the project. Once we acquired the building, it was really important for us to achieve substantial completion by December 31st in order for us to capture some of the very significant accelerated depreciation opportunities that we had that factored in meaningfully into our pro forma. What I learned through this process is how valuable and important it was to have John G. Johnson as part of the team very early on in the process to help coordinate with the design team, because John G. Johnson is much more familiar with what's going on in the market in terms of availability of materials and subcontractors, and that can have a big impact on how the space is ultimately designed. And in our case, it would not have been possible to get the job done on time, on budget, without that type of support and advice early on. So I got a strong sense from the John G. Johnson team very early on that they were approaching the project as if it was their project, and their owner advocacy was very apparent in the way they were approaching the ideas that they brought to the table and the transparency that they brought to the conversation. I felt as if we were working together as co-owners on the project. The space is world-class. The team is absolutely thrilled. It's created a significant boost of energy as we start to use the space. So after our experience, I don't hesitate whatsoever to recommend John G. Johnson to anybody that's looking to do a significant renovation or commercial project. They're fantastic. They helped us navigate lots of complexity. They were a lot of fun to work with, and ultimately delivered a phenomenal product.